What's up with the YouTube? It's Loyal Reaction back with another reaction. I know I've been gone for a minute, but here I am. The Wi-Fi has been acting up like crazy, okay? But here I am. Today we're gonna be reacting to making easy, classy donuts at home. I love to cook, but I don't cook like that, so I want to know how to make donuts. So I ain't gotta just go to shippings or no restaurant to spend money there when I can just go to the grocery store and get the ingredients, you know, and just do that. But I'm kind of hot. I got this black shirt on, y'all see. So I'm gonna play this video. It's kind of tight. Well, no, it's not. Sorry about that back there, y'all. But we into it.
Donuts. Anyway, that's my TED Talk. Thank you so much for coming. Please enjoy.
It look like he used coffee. But it look yummy though, no cap.
Okay, so I did a little poll on my Instagram asking people, like, what kind of donuts do you guys like? Do you like the traditional fluffy with the chocolate glaze, or do you like the old-fashioned crunchy donuts like sour cream donuts? And the old-fashioned honestly lost by quite a landslide, but a lot of people were DMing me very upset. You know what? These both seem pretty prominent. Honestly, the sour cream old-fashioned can sometimes be a winner for me depending on my mood for the day. Jesus, breathe, Josh. Breathe. And if you've never had an old-fashioned donut, let me tell you, you will poop your pants with how good it is. So anyway, let's make this, shall we? Okay, so pants pooping aside, you're gonna need 1 cup or 237 milliliters of lukewarm whole milk, around 90 to 100 degrees
Make
Fahrenheit.
sure you get that
to that,
milk.
you're gonna add 2.5 teaspoons or 7 grams of instant yeast. Give a little whisk, set it to the side for 10 minutes.
Milk.
Wipe off your stand mixer bowl because it's dirty, you nasty.
Okay.
And to that, you're gonna add 4 cups or 560 grams of all-purpose flour. Get your
Okay.
whisk, wait, no, not that one. There we go, perfect, very nice. To that, you're gonna add 3 tablespoons or 40 grams of granulated sugar, 1.5 teaspoons or 6 grams of fine sea salt, and 1 tablespoon or 16 grams of light brown sugar. Give that some whiskey business, slap it all around, make sure it's nice and evenly incorporated. Pour half your flour mixture into a separate bowl. Artfully and beautifully crack 2 eggs into a bowl. Look at that
Okay,
form.
I got that.
Whisk them together, and with your mixer running on medium-low speed, add your eggs, your yeast mixture, and half a cup or 113 grams of melted butter that has been cooled down. It's alright if it's a little warm, but we want this almost room temp, but still liquid, of course. Bless you.
Okay, I got
Now
you.
let that mix until homogeneous, then add the rest of your flour mixture, and continue mixing for about 2 to 3 minutes until you get a nice soft dough ball. You may need to add an extra tablespoon of flour if it's a little too sticky, but I wouldn't go more than 1 or 2 extra tablespoons. Once you get a nice soft dough, dump it out onto a counter and knead it for about a minute just to get it extra smooth. Form it into a taut ball, and plop it into a lightly greased bowl, cover with a damp towel, and let it rise at room temperature for 1 hour, or until doubled, like this plump boy here. Now dump it out onto a lightly floured work surface, lightly flour the top, roll it until it's about a half of an inch thick, and then using a 3-inch biscuit cutter, cut it.
That look like a pizza. I ain't know you use the same thing, but I'm gonna try to make that.
Out as many pieces as you can, and then in the center of each of those pieces, you're going to use a 1-inch biscuit cutter to cut out the hole for the donut. Then of course with your excess dough, you can bring it back together, knead it, let it rest for like 10 minutes, and then repeat that process until you've used all your dough. Look, now you got pieces of dough with holes in it, donuts, donut holes. Place all those on a lightly floured baking sheet, cover with a damp towel, and rise in a warm area for about 45 minutes to an hour, or until nice and plump.
They rise up by themselves? I did not know that. I learned something new today. If y'all didn't know this, comment. Let me know how y'all make y'all donuts, because I'm trying to see how you make donuts. I want to do donuts, brownies, or something. Sweets. Y'all know Halloween coming up and like that, but yeah.
Sorry. Special appearance from Old Bessie in this one. Now I've got some fry oil here preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. You're then simply going to fry your dough. You're then simply going to add your donuts to the hot oil. Fry them each side for about 2 to 3 minutes or until nice and golden brown as you see here. Pull them out to drain them on a wire rack, but hold on.
I don't like it when I'm looking at right now.
Well, I want you to see the asbestos hands here. You see that? That's something special, isn't it? Place them on a baking sheet with a wire rack to cool and drip dry, and repeat with the rest of your donuts. Now, make sure that you cool these before you ice them. If they're too hot, it's no good. To make the chocolate glaze, you're gonna need 1 1/3 cup or 175 grams of powdered sugar, 3 heaping tablespoons or 26 grams of cocoa powder, half teaspoon of salt, whisk that together until nice and incorporated, and about 3 to 4 tablespoons or 45 to 60 milliliters of water. Now, you just need to kind of add a little bit by little bit until it comes together to a nice consistency. You don't want it too thick or too loose, but a lot of people make it way too thick. You should be able to dunk these bad boys in there. Now take a lightly cooled down donut, you should be able to handle it by now, and dip that bad boy into your icing, then just drip off the excess, wind them around a little like this, I don't really know how else to describe that, and then place them on a wire rack to drip off the excess. Sprinkles, of course, are optional. If you want a cleaner looking chocolate glaze, just put a fan by
Is that easy?
them or blow on them so that they dry before they drip. So tired of it being dark every day. Whole
Cutting edge fashion.
I do not own that
the
music
hottest
in the
launch
background,
drops.
y'all.
Find your fit.
Not
Hibbett
trying to get
Sports is
copyright.
the destination for the sneakerhead, the trendsetter, and the basketball obsessed.
holy fudge. Dave, listen to me, Dave. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Sensually insert it into your mouth. When you make it from scratch, it do be making a pretty big difference though. Okay, so the yeasted donuts are good, but let's talk about their cousin, the old-fashioned sour cream. So you're gonna start with 2.5 cups or 350 grams of cake flour. Yeah, I got that
taste
cake
it right
already.
now.
2 teaspoons or
What the
8
freak?
grams of fine sea salt, 2 teaspoons or 10 grams of baking
So-
powder. Whisk that up. In the bowl of a stand mixer, add 2 tablespoons or 28 grams of room
with
temperature
everything.
butter.
Okay, I
and salt.
got
Now start
you.
whisking that vigorously and slowly add half a cup or 105 grams of granulated sugar till you get this sort of like sandy looking texture. Pop that bad boy onto your stand mixer. With the paddle attachment, begin mixing on medium-low speed and add 3 egg yolks, one at a time. Now once your mixture looks like this, you're then going to add 3/4 of a cup or 175 grams of sour cream along with your flour mixture. But you're going to add them in batches, a little bit of sour cream, a little bit of flour, a little bit of sour cream, a little bit of flour, until it's all been added. This just helps a lot in the mixing process. Then let that mix for about a minute until nice and smooth. Dump it into a bowl, cover with plastic wrap, and place it in the fridge for 1 hour. Lightly flour a work surface, dump your dough out onto it, and roll it again into a 1/2 inch thick. You're going to cut it the exact same way as you did before, nothing different here, right? But this time, you don't need to let it rise. You just might want to place them on a baking sheet, lightly tinted with plastic wrap in the fridge to chill if they sit out and get warm. You do want them to be a little cold when they go into the oil. Fry it in the same exact temperature oil as before, sort of similar amount of timing until it's nice and golden brown, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Flip them, fry, do it in batches, don't overcrowd the pot, till you've got these crispy boys. They'll pop open like this. You should get these little craggles, and that's what makes them beautiful.
Give me
Now to
some
make our glaze,
donuts.
you just need 2.5 cups or 360 grams of powdered sugar. To that, you're going to add about 1/4 cup plus a tablespoon, or around
Milk.
75 milliliters of whole milk. Whisk that together until it's nice and smooth. Optionally, you can add the vanilla beans from half of a vanilla bean pot if you're into that. You definitely want to add a small pinch of salt. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's very nice. Very good. Once you get this nice texture, you're literally going to dunk the whole donut, really submerge it in there, swirl it around, drain off the excess, and put it on a wire rack to drip dry it and repeat with the rest. Just make sure that you're letting these dry completely before you eat them. It's a big textural thing. Crispy donut under crispy icing. You heard? Listen to what it sounds like when I crack it. Oh, it doesn't really make much noise, but... arguably better than an orgasm. But do you want to know what else is
What?
better than... I'm not gonna say
Did you
it.
just say better than an
B-roll.
orgasm? You crazy. I don't even think about orgasms. Give me some motherfucking donuts. I'm gonna debo y'all for y'all donuts, man.
Alright guys, and that is it. So, we made donuts. It's also a complete disaster behind me right now.
I'ma
Would you like
take
to take
your
a look?
donuts.
Let's take a look.
I'm gonna take your donuts.
That's nice. Keep it up, brother. There's my play button. I got it hung up. It took an unreasonable amount of time for me to figure out how to do that. I gotta
We
level
talking
with you
about play
guys.
button.
If you're still watching right now, hey,
We not
I
talking
just
about
want to
the
let you know I
playbook.
really appreciate you taking the time to watch all the way through the videos.
I appreciate you making a video for me.
I know some of you do, not all of you do. For the ones that do, for real,
You just hug while I'm trying to be sentimental.
you piece of garbage. I really appreciate it. I'm really honestly open to doing just about everything. I really want to expand and evolve this stuff, and so if you guys want...
Bye-bye. But I'm glad you did that video, man. Now I'm gonna try to do me some donuts. one day this month since it is Halloween month, but I don't celebrate Halloween. But I want to try some brownies. I'm gonna check and see that you do brownies or cookies or something like that. Appreciate you, man, and make sure y'all like, comment. Nah, how you say it? Do y'all say like, comment, subscribe, or comment, like, subscribe, or subscribe, like, comment? But make sure y'all like the video, comment, and subscribe. Comment what content y'all want to see, okay? And I'm out. I'm out, baby. I love y'all, bruh. I really love y'all, man. But alright, though. I'm out.